Army Recognition Editorial Team is in Belgrade, Serbia to cover the International Fair of Armament and Defense Equipment Exhibition Partner 2019. This is an opportunity for the national defense company Jugo to present the latest innovation and latest products at this event. Today is the opening ceremony and the show is attended by the Ministry of Defense and military delegation from all over the world. During the opening ceremony, the President of Serbia has unveiled a new modular multiple rocket launcher system able to fire two different types of rockets, 122mm and 267mm rockets. Behind me you can see a full range of military products presented by Jugo, the state's company in Serbia, including artillery system, unmanned ground vehicles, unmanned aerial vehicles, combat vehicles, aircraft and more.
Hello, my name is Radovan Đurđević. I'm a development engineer in Jugo Import. I specialize in ammunition. So these are our new types of 155 projectiles. We have here new type of bow tail projectile, full bore. We have here base bleed type of projectile, full bore, without naps. So the main idea behind these two projectiles is that use the whole technology of forging, so it would be cheaper than extended range full bore projectile with naps. Both tail type of projectile has estimated range with zone 10 up to 34.5 kilometers. Base bleed with zone 10 has estimated range 38 kilometers. The latest one, rocket assisted projectile, it is called M18. The estimated range for this projectile with zone 10 is 65.8 kilometers. The output of the rocket engine, here is the rocket engine, here is the copper ring, okay, rocket engine goes up to here. It is two-part projectile. Here we have a warhead, so it's smaller warhead than the rest. Here we have a fuse. In the future we plan to use trajectory correction fuse, so the precision of this projectile will be better. Jugo Import is producing this in Serbia. We hope so in the future that it will be cheaper than extended range full bore projectiles that are currently on the market.
Behind me is the Alexander, a mobile gun system, also called self-propelled howitzer. Is a 155mm 52 caliber self-propelled howitzer. 2 years ago, Jugo has unveiled this new artillery system based on a Kamaz chassis. But now, at Partner 2019, the new version of the Alexander is based on a manned chassis. The new cabin of the Alexander is fully protected. It provides protection against firing of small arms and artillery shell splinters. There is a crew of 3, and all the firing operation can be controlled from inside of the cabin. The Alexander is based on an 8x8 military truck chassis. There is 4 wheels at the front and 2 axles with 2 4 wheels at the rear. At the rear of the Alexander artillery gun system, there is the automatic loading system with 12 ammunition ready to fire and the 155 52 caliber gun system. The vehicle is able to fire 6 rounds in less than 1 minute. It can carry a total of 24 ammunition, 12 in the automatic loading system and 12 additional ammunition in a storage box back of the crew cabin. The gun system is mounted on rotating platforms which can move on the left and on the right side on 30 degrees. On each side of the truck chassis there is 4 hydraulic jacks which can deploy on the ground automatically from each side of the crew cabin to increase the stability of the vehicle during firing operations. For its self-protection, the roof of the crew cabin is armed with a 12.7mm heavy machine gun. There is also 2 smoke grenade dischargers at the front of the crew cabin. At part of 2019, the Military Institute of Serbian Army presents 2 types of quadcopters. One equipped with anti-jamming system and another one equipped with 4 anti-tank rocket launcher systems. This quadcopter can fly at a maximum range of 6 km, an altitude of 2 km, has a maximum flying times of 20 minutes and has a maximum payload of 50 kilos. Behind me is the quadcopter armed with 4 M80 64mm anti-tank unguided rockets with a maximum range of 400 meters.
Good afternoon, I am César Sánchez, responsible for Airbus in Southern Europe, which is the region between Portugal and Armenia plus Israel. This contract, that is the first contract we signed in Serbia since the 80s for helicopters, was signed in December 2016 for 9 H145M helicopters, 5 for the Ministry of Defense and 4 for the Ministry of Interior Police Unit. And this is the latest one to come, that is the 145M. Serbia is the launching customer of the H4 system, which is the weapon integration system that Airbus Helicopter has developed and that also will be expanded to the other platforms of the company.
Good afternoon, my name is Christian Fancini. I am head of operational marketing and I spent almost 28 years in the French Army Aviation as a combat helicopter pilot, mainly dedicated to attack missions. This helicopter is one of the 5 helicopters which will be delivered to the Serbian Air Force. This one is equipped with a FLIR camera plus a searchlight. This aircraft has a configuration to perform search and rescue mission. This aircraft has been designed to cope with very demanding conditions, combining high temperature and hot altitude. It has been also designed as a multi-role helicopter, that is to say, is not only capable to deliver fire, but you can remove very easily the weapon system and use the aircraft for special operations, for example. And this aircraft is really the new trend for special operation. The launch customer for this helicopter was the German Special Forces with 15 aircraft. All have been already delivered, and what we can say today is that this aircraft is already very successful with a very high availability rate, more than 98%. In terms of technology, we are integrating a brand new motorization developed by a Safran helicopter engine, the so-called Ariel-2 Eco, equipped with FADEC, which is a full automatization of the regulation of the engine. And this aircraft is the only one today as a twin engine helicopter capable to fly on one engine even at maximum takeoff weight. And this is really unique for this class of helicopter. The maximum takeoff weight of this aircraft is 3.8 tons. The maximum speed at maximum takeoff weight is 130 knots. The endurance on the standard fuel tank is about 3 hours and a half, and you can extend the endurance of 45 minutes with an auxiliary fuel tank. You can install it in the cabin. Concerning the crew, the minimum crew is 1 pilot on the right side, the aircraft being certified single pilot VFR and IFR. Obviously, this aircraft is fully NVG compatible, night vision goggle, and the cabin can accommodate up to 10 troops. In special operation forces configuration, we can transport up to 6 commandos full equipped.